In this video, we're going to look at calculating a salary increase, and we're also going to look at locking in the cell address so that you can copy a formula across without having it change. So January, we have a salary increase of 3%. So we want the January paycheck to show that increase. And what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the December salary figure by 1.03. So what that does is that calculates the 3% raise, and that also adds it to the December salary. So my cursor is sitting in the January cell, so it's sitting in cell F4. I'm going to start with equals, which is how you begin a formula. I'm going to click on E4 because that is the cell that I want to multiply. I'm going to do multiply by 1.03. So that is, the 1 is representing the 700 and 0.03 is the 3%. So I'm going to hit enter, and there is my lovely increase. So what I want to do here is I want to copy it across or fill it across for February. Now if I use the fill handle, or if I just did a copy paste, I'm going to get the same result. What happens is the February amount is wrong because January has me multiplying the December salary by 1.03, whereas February has me multiplying the January result by 1.03, which we don't want. It would be nice to get a new 3% every month, but that's not going to happen. So what we have to do in January is we have to lock in the E4 so that it doesn't change to F4 when we fill it across. E4 changing to F4 is referred to as relative cell addressing. So as we fill a formula across or down, it changes relative to the column or the row that it's being filled to. What we want to do is we want to lock that cell address in by making it absolute. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So if I'm just going to delete the January amount, I'm going to start this again. So I'm going to do equals, and I'm going to click on the December number. Now while the December number is active, while those little ants are marching around that cell, I'm going to use my F4 key on my keyboard. So this isn't the key F and the key 4. This is the F4 function key at the top of the keyboard. And by hitting that, what that does is that puts in a dollar symbol in front of the column name and a dollar symbol in front of the row name, and that locks that cell address in. So I've F4'd that. I'm going to hit the multiplication, and I'm going to do 1.03. Okay, so that's my 721 again. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this across to February, and you'll see that February now shows the correct amount, because when I lock in the cell address, as I move or copy or fill the formula across, the cell address stays the same. It is locked in. So that's absolute cell addressing, and that is multiplying to calculate a salary increase or some other percentage increase.